Escalation in Iran, joint strikes, missile retaliation, and regional airspace shutdown. Saturday, 28th of February, 2026. By AZLAN Adnan, M.A. The situation in Iran escalated sharply early Saturday, 28th of February 2026, as the United States and Israel launched extensive joint strikes across Iranian territory. The first wave began at approximately 12 UTC, which corresponds to 15:30 local time in Tehran. According to multiple regional reports, the strikes targeted sites described as strategic command and military assets. These reportedly included facilities associated with the office and compound of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei in Tehran, as well as nuclear and missile infrastructure and military headquarters installations. Explosions were reported in central and northwestern Iran. Plumes of smoke were seen rising over areas linked to the country's senior leadership district in Tehran. A particularly tragic incident was reported in southern Iran, where an Israeli strike allegedly destroyed a girls' school. Preliminary figures indicate 63 children killed and 92 injured, with additional individuals believed to be trapped under debris. Independent verification of casualty figures remains ongoing. By approximately 13 UTC, Iran initiated retaliatory action under what it termed Operation True Promise 4. Missiles and drones were reportedly launched towards multiple regional targets. Strikes were said to include United States military installations in Bahrain, notably the 5th Fleet headquarters, and Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. Additional projectiles were directed towards Riyadh, prompting Saudi authorities to condemn the attack as cowardly. Impacts or attempted interceptions were also reported over the United Arab Emirates and Kuwait. Airspace across much of the Gulf region was subsequently closed or severely restricted. Commercial flights were grounded in several major hubs, while civilian movement within Tehran intensified amid public concern. By 1535 UTC, corresponding to 1905 Tehran local time, United States President Donald Trump described the campaign as major combat operations. He indicated that the operation could extend over several days and acknowledged the possibility of United States casualties. He also publicly called on the Iranian population to challenge its government, stating that the hour of your freedom is at hand. As of the latest statements, there is no confirmed report of the death of Ayatollah Khamenei. Iran's foreign minister stated he was alive, as far as I know, though independent confirmation has not been provided. International reaction has been swift. Russia and the United Nations have criticized the escalation as reckless and destabilizing. The United Kingdom has reportedly deployed aircraft in a defensive posture to protect regional interests and allies. Financial markets responded immediately. Spot gold surged to approximately $5,278 per ounce, up from around $5,168 the previous day. The move reflects a classic safe haven bid amid geopolitical uncertainty. Analysts suggest that if hostilities persist or widen, prices may test $5,300 per ounce or higher in the near term. Volatility across global markets has intensified, with equity indices and energy contracts exhibiting pronounced intraday swings. The risk premium embedded in commodities has widened significantly. Energy markets are particularly sensitive due to the concentration of global oil transit routes within the Gulf region. Any sustained disruption to the Strait of Hormuz would materially affect global supply chains. Airspace closures have compounded the disruption. The following airports are confirmed closed or significantly suspended as of Saturday, 28th of February 2026. Abu Dhabi International Airport in the United Arab Emirates, partial or full airspace closure with flights suspended. Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv, Israel, all flights canceled until further notice, reportedly through at least 2nd March 2026. Dubai International Airport in the United Arab Emirates, all operations suspended indefinitely. Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar, airspace closed and flights halted. Imam Khomeini International Airport in Tehran, Iran, airspace closed and operations suspended. Mehrabad Airport in Tehran is also believed to be affected due to nearby explosions. King Khalid International Airport in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, partial cancellations and alerts issued, though not fully closed. Bahrain International Airport, airspace closed and flights disrupted or suspended. Kuwait International Airport, Airspace closed with widespread flight disruption. Airspace restrictions extend beyond these hubs. Iran, Israel, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, Iraq, and Jordan have implemented varying degrees of airspace bans or severe limitations. Civil aviation authorities across Europe and Asia are rerouting long-haul traffic to avoid the affected corridor. The cumulative effect is a significant contraction of one of the world's most critical aviation and energy corridors. Diplomatic channels appear strained. No clear de-escalation mechanism has been announced publicly by either side. Military analysts warn that reciprocal strikes on sovereign territory raise the probability of a broader regional confrontation. The involvement of multiple Gulf states, whether directly or indirectly, increases the strategic complexity. At present, the trajectory suggests continued operations rather than immediate ceasefire negotiations. Markets, transport networks, and regional security architectures remain under acute stress. Further developments are expected within hours rather than days. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed now seek the skies, and slowly clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.